Hello everybody, welcome back to Vampyr. Last episode was a little bit of a doozy for me. I honestly was a bit emotionally distraught and I didn't want to touch the game for a bit. By a bit I mean a day. I was genuinely like wrecked after that episode. That was very rough to record. As you can see, there's a little proven guy here. I will absolutely annihilate him. Because why not? Actually, let's use this. I haven't used this enough.
Oh my God! Christ! He's dead!
Hold on. Yeah, it's not the worst. I'm starting to warm up to the axe a little bit. It's not the club, but you know, it does something. So that's all that matters. Anyways, last episode we encountered a new big vampire guy, and I am not gonna lie, I am slightly intimidated by him. I was not expecting to see anything like that in this game. Ouch. Okay, I need to stop button mashing. Watch his teeth! Oh man, I killed him. Oops. I want to toy around with him, but large beast is over there. I don't really want to fight them. Anyways, we are going back to Edgar as of right now. Mainly because, you know, I don't really have any other side activities to do. Yeah, this axe has potential, but it seems like I need way more upgrades to it before it becomes, anywhere near being promising. Well, I mean, you do that, and I'll just not participate in what you're doing. There's a large beast over there. Somewhere. I don't really care. We're just gonna go straight back to the hospital. Because as I said, I'm pretty sure we don't have any other quests except this one, but I can't do it right now because I need to be mesmerized level 3. We've done everything for the hospital, and I have not went into the other two districts yet, so yeah. But now we're just gonna follow the main quest, because as I said, genuinely no. And you guys just making it easy. Oh wait, there's a Reverend guy. Okay, I wanna fight him because last time I killed one without anyone seeing, so come here, Reverend.
Easy does it. Away with you!
So that's what he did last time. That absolutely fucked me up. Hold on, you're getting special treatment. Get a taste of what? Well, there you go. This time it wasn't as eventful because I just decided to blow him up, but you know, at least you know he exists. That's all I wanted to make sure that happens. Is this still nothing? Like, I feel like at some point it's gonna be important because they wouldn't leave this here. Oh well, we'll see. Anyways, we'll cut to you when I get back to the hospital.
Remorse
Oh.
and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. I remember you.
Oh, hello. Are you the person I was looking for?
Be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Nice, he's speaking in riddles. Aha, yay!
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
The fuck are you talking about? Man!
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
I feel you, Jonathan. I'm right there for you.
The vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity. Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Let's hope so.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Lady Ashbury, I have some
Jonathan.
questions.
My sincere condolences for
Yes,
your loss.
yes.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
Oh, I have so many questions.
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
Aww.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Man.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accepted.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts.
Man, that's
I don't
depressing.
know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
Goodbye, my lady.
Well, thank you.
Until we meet again.
I'm surprised I couldn't ask her about my creator now. Well, my maker.
Anywhere else in the East End?
Okay, I don't really care about you, but I wanna...
I'd like...
Why?
Okay, you're not selling anything. Wolf. I am not selling this. No matter what. I am keeping it as a reminder of what the fuck I have done. Wait, what the fuck happened? I'm sorry, what the
Good
fuck?
evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
Wait,
And did
what?
you see all this?
No, I was working by the tents when it all happened.
There's no
I
way.
only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
What the fuck is going on?
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
What the fuck happened?
The suffering continues.
Wait.
Good
Blood dog.
Do you know anything about this? No, you don't.
I'll leave you.
I will ask the other guy.
Effect on me. But the
Holy
suffering
shit!
Good evening,
continues.
Mr. Elwood.
Did you see anything? No. Fuck me. What the fuck is...
Bye for now.
What? Bro, what? There's no way Sean did this. Tippets?
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr.
Oh,
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit.
oh wow.
I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Your last thoughts would be, sir.
I guess I'll go to the morgue. Wow, what the fuck?
More bodies will arrive and then...
Yes, I know, more
Good
bodies.
evening.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir, I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe
Wow.
you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
I mean, fair enough.
Please show.
Why can't I check the morgue?
More bodies will arrive and then
I cannot enter.
I'm managing it through.
I feel like I should be able to, like she said, that she should be in the morgue. Oh well, I guess I'll talk with Edgar about it. Wow, that's a development. Okay, people, I don't like you, but have you seen anything? Well,
Goodbye now.
I hope I never talk to you again. Which I will have to at some point, but oh well. Okay, Edgar.
Long before you were crawling.
Who are you talking to, Edgar?
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Alright.
Leave him, Jonathan.
I mean,
It's
he's
sacred ground.
he's my eye
Neutral
level.
territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
I just had the carpet clean. I like that they're eye level. That means that, you know, he might be an equal.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
By the sacred stole. Oh, what's this, Edgar?
What happened?
Talk to
The
me.
hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Uh-oh.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please, then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well.
I don't, but
since I brought Mr.
I'll do my
Hampton
best.
here, I will put an end to this.
Oh,
if you don't mind.
Hold on, we'll read this real quick. The sad saint of the East End. I interrupted an argument in Edgar Swansea's office, and after I came back from my sister's funeral, a man was there, Geoffrey McCallum, leader of the Guard of Prewen. He presently suspects the Pembroke Hospital of vampire activities. He immediately recognized me for what I truly am, a vampire, but he was not here for me. Sean Hampton, the man I saved from William Bishop's appetite, has turned into a skull and escaped the hospital after killing another patient. As the current administrator, Dr. Swansea fears for the sanctity of this hospital. Since I was the one who let the murderer Sean Hampton enter the hospital, I will retrieve him and restore the Pembroke's reputation. I must act quickly if I want to protect any mortal who may cross Sean Hampton's path to the East End docks. Man.
I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was some sort of vampire.
All right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
Could literally be anything.
In terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened, lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Priwen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I can guarantee one thing. The Guard of Priwen would never dare to attack the hospital while I'm in charge here.
That's good.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
That's always fun, making more enemies by the day.
Thank you, Edgar.
Ooh, wow, that was something else.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
I agree, but let's see if we can craft anything real quick. Man, that's insane that he just kind of did all that. I kind of just want to upgrade this again. Need a good handle part. Okay. Good handle pots. I need 3 more of them. Man, that was crazy though. I didn't expect to come into the hospital and see that much blood.
The pain. It's here again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Anything else you can tell me about the situation? No?
Goodbye, Nat.
Maybe people have conversations now? I'll see. If people doesn't, then I'm not gonna bother. Okay, there we
What
go.
can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been a frequent visitor. But murder? How can we cope with that?
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls. I entered the room first, Dr. Reed. I've seen what that monster did to the woman.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh. Let's see what the patients think.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
I'm sure it did.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
What about you? Did you see
Good
anything?
evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Can you tell me anything about recent events at the hospital?
Before the shouts and the noises, I think I heard whispers coming from the stairs. 2 voices, maybe more.
Did you recognize the voices? What did they say?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing or something.
No, that's obvious what he's talking about.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Man, that's crazy, sir.
Here again.
Let's see, do
I'm
you have
quite
anything to
busy
tell
right
me?
now, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Nothing like this would have happened if we'd had enough staff and proper shifts.
So you don't think the blame is ours?
We all hold fast here, Dr. Reed. Our methods may differ, but we're all trying to make a difference.
Did you hear that? Somebody said,
Thank you
help
for
me.
your-
Did it? Oh, wow.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Can we share this meal? Oh, no.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Yeah.
Fergal, the executioner of
okay.
Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Fair enough.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Thank you, my lady.
Right. Thank you.
I hope to see you again soon.
Well, did you see anything?
Good evening. What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Someone killed Miss Jones in her room, and Mr. Hampton's gone missing. Doesn't take a genius to piece it together.
You don't seem shocked by any of this.
Why should I be? Whoever did this must be long gone by now. And besides, he got rid of the old bag.
Man, you have something else.
See your goods.
Wise choice.
Okay, you still have nothing. Have you seen anything?
evening, Doctor.
Yes, I'm.
Can you tell me anything about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a tragedy, pure and simple. The hospital is meant to be a safe haven to all. We failed the people who trusted us with their care.
Do you think I should not have brought Mr. Hampton back here?
It's not your fault. You rescued that poor soul. It was the Christian thing to do. But we should have noticed his instability.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Okay, well. We need to go this way, so I'll cut to under something fun. Ah, this was where the shop was, where I had my first death. Man, good memories, isn't it? Oh, is the train going by? Cool. Hello? Uh-huh. Is that money I saw? Money. Money. What the hell? Cover letter. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here in your old neighborhood, the situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day. And is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there's some new players around, trying to dispute our territory. The Redwood boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang. That the only thing you regret is never being able to put the foot in the East End again, to avoid a good beating of wars. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decided to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know, I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? So hello to your wife for me. WBB for life, old chap. Oof, Digby. Oh, I'm sure we'll meet her soon. Oh, money. Almost missed that. I think this was one of the early areas in the game. Remember. You're the butler dude I saw. I was so curious about.
For now, everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our... well, for your orders, my sweet queen.
I hope the rumors about Clay are true. Otherwise...
Oh, interesting.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Wow.
That's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
And I don't think I would forget about it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah.
You've been
You've been a
a
soldier. I can respect that.
Wow.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me.
Ah,
all of them.
Clay won't like that.
The situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
I'm sure Clay will appreciate what you said.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here, like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
Of course, of course.
Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Sweet queen of the docks.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
I will, thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Okay, Edwina, don't
Good
go
evening,
anywhere.
miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox.
Oh.
So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Is she his sister?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my Wet Boot Boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
Ah. You're quite a blunt woman.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
If you say
I'm
so.
not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned with threats,
I
knives,
love that.
or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
That's very humble of
What
you.
can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You
Of
sound
course,
like
of
you're
course.
thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in
Yikes.
a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Don't think I want to, honestly. You seem quite horrible.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I think you manipulated him.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Oh, yikes.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard.
Oh, wow, okay.
Didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Of course, of course. How's your health? Well, I was having intrusive
I'm looking
thoughts.
for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
I don't have much money, do I? I'll sell you this. Hey, Big B.
What are you...
Don't calm down. Not trying to hurt you or anything.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
I think you're wrong. Maybe the docks have always been violent, but you can't say the living don't suffer because of it.
And then what? Let the commies and the anarchists rule? Nah. We're the Wet Boot Boys. Our fathers died on these docks and they belong to us.
I mean, if you say so.
Goodbye.
Oh. That's a rat. That's more people over there. No, that's a skull. Oh, torn off page of a diary. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me sad Bruna, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Oh man.
Mark my words.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
You sound like a gem. I want to talk with you now.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter?
Really?
Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist. And they're close.
Oh, you have no
Mr.
idea, my
Throgmorton,
friend.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm sure you will.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
Gillingham.
Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone.
Excuse me.
The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Must mention, Jack Gillingham sounds like Jake Gyllenhaal.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How
maybe.
do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
I sense a little bit of bullshit.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
If you say so.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Ah, alright.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this.
Gossip has it that when he was a child...
Oh
he was
no.
molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
That's horrible.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, yes. Let's look around. Oh, hello, old-timer.
Hello, boy.
Oh!
Hello.
He looked way older.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't.
I'm a doctor, yeah.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Kingsbury. Anemia. Well, I'll try to find some. I'll try to make it for you later.
About this region.
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, tell me.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Fair enough, Rufus.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists.
And the communists, of course. That's how you refer to them.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
That's sweet. Hope there's nothing fucked up about that.
In this part of town, a man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
I'll help you as much as I can, my dear boy.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Yep, take care of yourself. Okay, I saw someone not far from here that needs handling. Hello, speak to me.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Fishburne, okay. You have a cold. Well, it's your lucky day. That's what I just have.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
I mean...
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually,
can't. All right.
Confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Always nice to have a listener.
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Oh, calm down, I'll get it.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
Alright, cool. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. We went through here before. Is the door open here now? Jonathan, why did you take out your weapon? There was nothing there, Jonathan. Interesting, okay. Let's go down here real quick. I'm pretty sure this is openable now. Where am I hearing you? Ooh, that's 3 of them. Let's have some fun.
Get away from me, you bastard! Come on, and I will show you how a wet does business. Get the fuck out, you
Just like that.
Get the fuck out, you crazy bastards!
You alright, dude?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I respect that.
But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
It isn't. Go home, and I will talk to you soon. Bullets. See anything inside this house of interest? Shillings. Can never say no to shillings. Cigarette keys. That means more money. Never say no to more money. Bloody letter. Dear mother, what happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. Do you hear that to the left of to the left? Hold on. Doesn't matter, I guess. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne, mother? Etienne de la Beauté? They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, mother. I intend to stand straight. whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Probably. There we go, and I was worried about the fact that I won't have any more side quests. Can you believe it? Not even a chance. Come here, boy.
This is Braille.
Man,
need
more
someone who
Braille.
can read this.
Well, I know who. Man, I love Braille. It's my favorite language by far so far. Hello. I hope you don't mind me throwing a wrench into your plans. Okay, not what I wanted, but I appreciate the effort. Oh, don't mind if I do. Didn't mean to parry you. I mean, no complaints from me. Oh, hello. Do you wanna... Ouch, ouch, I'm bad at this. Ouch. Come on, attack me. I need to get better at the parry button. Come on, attack me. Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. Just a little bit. There we go. Wanna try again? Let's go. Ouch, okay, well, that's my bad. Look, I'm trying my best. Okay, I don't want to eat all the damage. There we go. He died from the parry, oops. Oh well. Give me all of the loot. I want more loot. Oh, hello. Got an arm, I see. Are you leading me to I can't think, I'm sorry. My brain is rotten. Okay, now it's open. Cool. That's proven. Is there something near here? Doesn't seem like it. Hello. Hold on, let me follow the blood trail. It's real quick. So that was all from the blood. Okay. Seems like there should be more of the trail. Feels like it cuts off too abruptly. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for the cut.
Safe place right now, sir.
I believe you.
Last warning, sir.
I believe you. I'm walking away. Was there anything else I could have... Anywhere else I could have went that isn't towards the prison? Just deeper into here. Yes. That's Archer. Why? That's a rogue skull. Okay, so nothing of interest here. Have I met everyone in this area? That's my question. This must be... Okay, so there's a few more people I need to meet. No idea where she is. Let's see more fish burn. Rena Cox. This must be a hideout. Wonderful. Alright, I think I will cook up some medicine and end the episode. Because it seems like a good place to end it. Right, hold on. I am going to do a gamer move. So, look. We need anemia. We need... I don't know what she needs. But I also need fatigue. So, what I'm gonna do, because I have the power of this, is ×1 anemia and ×1 fatigue. Because steam is a wonderful thing that exists now. Let's make the opacity 50%, and now we have what we need on the screen. Ah, what a good feature, honestly. I already have 2 cures for fatigue. Oh, neat. I need 1 for anemia, though. There we go. Beautiful. Ah! Good resale value. Bottle of alcohol. Interesting. I don't really need any of those things, so we'll see how it goes. But there we go. Now you get to see how that works, so that's awesome. Alright, I think I will end it here. I've been going on for quite a while. And these episodes are getting a bit harder to edit because the videos became higher quality. So yeah. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We are slowly getting to know the docs. And if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you thought in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!